Dear sons and daughters of planet Earth, I am Sananda. I am very grateful to be here once again, and I can say that I have some important matters to attend to today. I perceive in the hearts of many, doubt and even disbelief, of everything we have said over time. Do not imagine that I am going to justify anything here, nor will I go into details why yes or why not. You have a limited view of what happens out there. You see, you know what you get, few are live in what is happening, few. And I repeat, we will not justify ourselves. You need to understand that we are not incarnated in anyone on the planet. We guide, we show the way, we show the truth. Whoever wants to follow, you follow. If you want, you continue to have free will, nothing has changed. If you didn't have free will, the planet would have already ascended. You would all have perished and been born in the fifth dimension, already modified and fully aware of what the fifth dimension is. Did this happen? No, and why hasn't it happened and won't happen? Because you are still within free will and will only lose this property when you reach the fifth dimension. Until then, their souls continue to have this. So we can't do anything. Decisions are human. Why do we allow it? Because you have free will. We tell you, follow the green, illuminated path, with some obstacles, some thorns, but you will get there. But there is another path, the path of power, of glory, the path of showing who is in charge. And many choose this path. What can we do? Shake your head so you think correctly? We cannot. We don't enter anyone's mind except with words. We don't manipulate their minds, we don't put chips or implants in their minds. You do what you want, and about that, we can do nothing. We understand that this whole situation creates great discouragement, creates immense fatigue from so much struggle, so much effort, as you would say, for nothing. So, I'm just going to say this: whoever has made the choice to follow the walk, I suggest you continue and remember that phrase. The world will fall out there, but you will land on your feet. You feel the pain, you feel everything that your brothers go through. Many can change the situation, the vast majority cannot, they just have to watch. So I will repeat once again, no one is in the wrong place, nor at the wrong time. Everyone is where they have to be, each one made his soul choice, each person made their life choice, and at the right time, you will receive the return of what you emanated. Nothing changed. If you think we are here outside, watching everything but looking at the television, watching a beautiful film, you really don't know us. But I repeat again, we cannot invade your free will. Decisions made by humans are decisions made by humans, we can do nothing, just feeling very sorry that everything we said and taught was not learned. That's it. It may be that humanity is choosing a very difficult, increasingly difficult path to get there, could it be? And are we going to remain impassive to all of this? Are we going to throw in the towel, as you like to say, and give up everything? Of course not. New actions taken by humans require new actions to be taken by us. So understand that we walk according to the energy that you emanate, we do nothing contrary. Now for everything there is a limit, for everything there is an end point. Don't forget that. We are not watching everything from the sidelines and pointing the finger at those who are making mistakes, we are making other decisions. Now it's up to you to believe this or not, it's also the free will of each one of you. It's the same thing that, one fine day, you all come together within a beautiful meditation, within a powerful portal, and you rise a lot, and everyone becomes extremely energized and enlightened. And everyone goes to their home after meditation, that group disbanded, you became unity again. Each with their own problems, each with their own life, and on a daily basis, everyone's life is different from everyone else's. And each one loses that energy over time, it doesn't maintain itself if you don't maintain it. So it is not because you were illuminated by a great portal that you were immune to life, to your surroundings. As you continue to be human, you continue to receive all sorts of opposing energies upon you. And that great light received becomes contaminated, is lost. That's how it works. If you stayed at that point, in that place, altogether, then I would tell you that you would really make a difference on the planet. But you didn't stay there, you returned to your homes, and each to your own life. The energy spreads, dissolves, and you begin your journey again each day. Each day is a new day to increase that quantum of energy or to decrease it, it will depend on the vibration of each one. And with that, do you influence the planet? Of course you did, in that moment, in that meditation, you raised the energy of the planet. As each of you return to your homes, the energy begins to drop again. So you are in an eternal up and down, rare, those of you who keep the energy high, rare. Because you are inside the system, you are inside the eye of the hurricane. What can you do for the planet? For humanity? Continue raising your vibrations. Don't want to save the world. This is not the mission we gave them. We ask each one of you to vibrate high, because each one who vibrates high raises the energy of the planet, but do not think that you will be the saviors of the world, do not think that your energies, only yours, will be able to bring the planet somewhere. You change the timeline, you change, within a meditation, not outside of it. Outside of it, you can lower the energy and return to the planet to the previous line. You may fall, never rise. So don't wait or feel guilty about not keeping the planet elevated. This is not why each of you will now relax and begin to fall, because the journey itself will be harmed. So just look at your walks, forget the world outside, continue your walks, each one of you. Raise your vibrations, do it for yourself, not for the planet, not for the whole. Understand the phrase, the world outside will fall and you will land on your feet. The world out there is falling apart and you need to stay on the road, keep walking. Did you understand? What will happen later, you don't have to worry. We are seeing everything and knowing everything we have to do. Now if you no longer trust us, that's also an option, free will is there for that. So, let each of you make your choice, believe, trust and continue on the journey, looking at yourself, or simply give up everything and accept the world that is out there. The choice is yours. We don't ask for anything and we won't justify ourselves for anything. Free will continues to exist on the planet and we cannot interfere with it. We guide and show you the right path. If you decide to follow another path, it's not our fault, it's your choices. So, don't forget the phrase, the world outside will fall, but you will land on your feet, but if you trust, if you keep going, you can get there. Ah, but what about the others? Respect each person's choice. Everyone is making their choice. Ah, but many still don't see the truth. Indeed, many don't see the truth. It will be? Do many not see the truth? Or are you led to believe that the majority do not see the truth? The light has already arrived at its maximum intensity, there is nothing left to hide. You cannot know what is going on in the hearts of the rest of the planet. You are very mistaken. The vast majority are already aware and know exactly where they are stepping, and everyone is making their own choice. So don't think for others. The time is now to think each one for themselves, do your part for the whole. And what is your part for the whole? Raise your vibration, elevate your path, your walk. The others? Everyone makes their choice. The world will fall out there and you will land on your feet, if you trust and stay focused on your journey. This is the great truth. Don't expect miracles. Don't sit around waiting for us to act. The action belongs to each of you, regardless of what happens outside. Always remember this phrase, the world will fall out there and you will land on your feet, if you trust and believe and focus on your journey. That's all I have to say, and I speak for everyone else. We have nothing to justify ourselves, we have nothing to explain, we have nothing to say. If you doubt what we say, if you no longer believe in what we say, it is a choice for each of you, there is nothing we can do. We are not going to explain, justify, show, ask here. Never. We know what we do, how we do it and when we do it. You are not the ones who are going to teach us how to do something. So if you choose to believe, simply believe and move forward, good for you. Because you, each one of you will be taking care of your journey, you will be looking at yourself. Ah, but am I being selfish and the rest of the planet? I repeat again, everyone is making their own choice, it's not you worrying about the rest that they will change their minds, they won't, and you will deviate from your journey. The moment is now up to everyone. If you want to call it a selfish moment, then it is a selfish moment in which everyone will have to think about themselves, about their journey. At most, think about those who depend on you, you will carry them along, but for those who are not yet in a position to make their own decisions, it is not obliging anyone to do anything. So there's not much we can say. Free will continues on the planet. And I will repeat this phrase all the time, the world will fall out there and you will land on your feet, but if you believe and if you focus on what you are doing on your journey. Forget the other one. Everyone will now have to make their choice. The time has come for everyone to make their choice. It's not a simple choice, it's not an easy choice. You are choosing to stay on the planet, go to the fifth dimension or leave. Do you realize that it is not an easy choice? Do you realize that you cannot intervene in someone else's choice? He is the one who will decide, not you for him. So come on, is this a selfish moment? Yes, but it's time for your soul to choose what it wants, evolve or stay where it is. Very well, it is your soul that has to decide then, let it be the selfish moment. Stop thinking about others. Each person will have to sign a form with their choice and we will accept each person's choice. We can't do anything. Understand this. The current moment is a different moment in the lives of all of you on this planet. It's not deciding whether tomorrow I'm going to eat a banana or I'm going to eat an apple. The moment is to decide, am I going to stay on the planet and go to the fifth dimension, or do I want, choose and decide to stay where I am, in the third dimension? But it won't be here on this planet. So realize that you can't choose for the rest. It is an individual choice and that of each soul, do you understand that? I will end this part by saying again, the world will fall out there and you will land on your feet, if you believe and if you choose to go to the fifth dimension. The other point I want to address, a great negative egregore has already begun on the planet. It's a party that brings excesses, brings all the violation of rules, everything that can really disarm you, really bring you down. So, let everyone make their own choice too. Is it worth it for me to throw away everything I have been cultivating, planting, preparing, for just 4 days of total excess in just a few days? It is worth it. But if that's your choice, live the 4 days. So I tell you the following, what to do and what not to do during this period. You can do any type of meditation, or receiving energy that has a being of light involved. The moment is now different. Don't compare with what was said a while ago. I am giving the guidelines for today, this year, this time. So any and all meditations guided by a being of light can be done. Any and all treatments guided by beings of light can be done. An isolated meditation, you alone? Do not do. In these 4 days, if you do not choose excesses, choose to remain with an elevated mind. You can connect with whoever you want, you can ask for help, you can pray to whoever you want, not now meditation. Solitary meditation should not be done. Ah, but I ground myself, I call beings. It doesn't matter, it shouldn't be done. Just call on your masters, your guides and your angels. Because they are there with you, they are not out there walking around. So ask for protection from all of them. As the day dawns, ask your masters to create a barrier around you against any and all energy. Do you start to feel like something is strange? Call on your masters, your guides and your angels and ask them to cleanse you. I hope I was very clear, because you often hear things and ask yourself exactly what you heard, to confirm that you understood. That's quite interesting. Regarding the journey remains and continues. Why? Who leads the journey? Saint Germain. So it continues, it does not change, it is not altered. During this period there will be no videos here, in the same way, we need to protect the channel too. Ah, but don't you have the strength to protect her? Of course we do. It's respect for free will, she also has it. So, we are not going to stop her from living whatever excess she wants, because we will be here. It's her free will. Then we won't come. She will follow the path like any of you. Now the journey continues. Understand this, the journey continues. I think there is nothing more to explain, it is well explained. And make your choices. Do you want to continue on that road, heading towards the fifth dimension? Very well, spend these 4 days vibrating high, doing things that please you, being in nature, putting your feet on the ground. Wonderful. Live. Be happy. No excesses of any kind. Don't throw away all the difficult journey you've been doing, on the contrary, keep moving forward. I think, this is what each of you wants right now. And I would say, that's what each of you needs to do.